Alright, welcome back to the channel. If you're just joining me for the first time, welcome. I have the Walther PPK out at the range today. At just over 15 yards, we have a menacing paper target set up for some plinking. At 25 yards to the right of the paper target is a water jug and a couple of balloons hanging out waiting for elimination. I put the water jug at 25 yards because the rules at my facility state that if anything besides paper is used as a target, it can't be closer to the bench than 25 yards. Not my rules, but I have to follow them. It's been a while since I've had the Walther out. I don't carry it anymore, and it spends more time in storage than it does out in the sunshine. Today I'm going to be trying out some Remington Ultimate Defense compact handgun hollow point rounds in .380. This must be some good stuff because it was $39 a box at my local gun shop. There are 20 rounds in this tiny box, which clock in at 102 grains each compared to the standard full metal jacket at 95 grains each. I start off as I usually do, warming up with a few of the standard rounds. It may appear that I'm aiming towards the targets in this angle because of the camera, but I'm actually just simply aiming for the rocks and the shadows and the berm back there. Some may disagree with my methods, but I feel as if with hitting golf balls, baseballs, basketball shooting, or lifting weights, you just don't jump right into the action. Warm-up rounds help re-engage my muscle memory for the gun as well as adjust to certain marksmanship fundamentals to match the firearm that I'm using. One side note here, it was a very, very cold day. I mean wind blowing with highs in the 30s. I can already see the comments now from a viewer in the Dakotas or Alaska or Moscow that the weather like that is nothing. Well, here in the southeastern part of the U.S., we prefer much warmer temperatures. But I have 3 kids and wife that also works. So if I have an opportunity or day circled on the calendar to do this, it's happening, rain, wind, or sunshine. If the range is open, then I'm going. The Bullseye on Boba Fett here is just below center mass. So that is what I was aiming for. Take note here of the dividing screen on the right moving as the wind blows. But you can't expect good weather when you're using this type of round. If you really get right down to it, using a defensive ammo in the heat of the moment, in an emergency, you might be in a car, behind a desk, walking through a store, or any number of situations and environments that aren't simply aiming a weapon and firing at a stationary piece of paper. My wife joined me for this trip, and while she can handle an automatic pistol, she really can't handle the cold. She sat in the car most of the while I was setting up and firing a few preliminary rounds. I have a couple of other videos on this PPKS. I'll leave links in the description below. It is a 1997 Inner Arms manufacturer. I bought it in 2007 while on leave from Iraq. Early on, I considered a few trade offers, but at this point, after holding on to it for 15 years, I probably won't sell or trade it for now, unless I'm offered a World War I manufactured in 1911. So as for these particular rounds, I'm pleased as far as what they are. They are very good quality, function well, and will load into the magazine smoothly, and feel very comparable to ball ammo when you fire them. An obvious downside is the high cost. Also, I would note here that although I can hit a balloon or a water jug at 25 yards with the ball ammo, neither me or my wife were able to hit those, except for my wife did hit one of the balloons. For this experience, I will chalk that up to human error as far as cold fingers and fatigue goes. I was really hoping to hit the water container to see the impact. Otherwise, I would be okay with using these against a threat at close range. Thanks for watching, thanks for coming by, and I'll see you in the next one.